Welcome, Governor Livingston. You are in the zone, brought to you by GLHS TV and GL Sports Zone. We're your hosts, Ryan,
Charlie, John,
and we've got some special guests today from the state champion hockey team, Brian Kramer and Matt Wallen. Let's clap it up. Come on, let's clap it up.
Appreciate it.
And I'm also gonna throw out a special shout out here for someone working the sticks. Shout out to Jeremy hitting the game winner.
Sticks?
Working the sticks. He's in the booth. He's
okay.
Shut
That
up!
was
Oh
awful.
my God!
That was awful.
Do you want to? Should we get him to come out or?
Yeah, you can come out if you want.
Jeremy, you want to come out here? You want to come out in front of the camera?
Just give Ryan a big hug.
No. Just get him to come out and step in front of the camera. Come on.
See, he knew
Clap
it.
it up, clap it up.
baby.
Look at the camera. You got any
him
words?
go.
Got anything to say?
did you have that Selly planned out like the whole year if you were to score?
Whole season.
That's awesome.
Whole season.
When you can like leave and do it just so we can live it again.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that like a nice way of
Perspective.
telling him to leave?
man.
Shout out to Jeremy. Yeah, game winner. That's got to be electric.
see
First
the
goal of the
Yeah,
season.
that's like
Yeah.
you dream about.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But
yeah.
Dream of yours?
Well, what? If I could, yes, I would score the game-winning shot in
that's a
the
dream.
hockey championship. Yes.
Let's just talk about the
Not
game.
a dream.
Oh my God.
And if Johnny's
Johnny's dream is to hit a free throw.
game-winning half-court shot versus Johnson for you?
I'll take it.
Boost the score from 28 to 31 to win the game. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. You know,
Yeah.
huge win, 5-4, quadruple overtime. I mean,
I was falling asleep in the stands.
I
Yeah,
was just
okay.
praying.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I got some gray hair from it, to be quite honest.
Johnny kept on doing "Let's go GL." I think.
No,
at least,
My voice was shot after.
at least
Prisco
40
was.
like
That
"Let's go
Still
GL."
shot.
No, Prisco was starting.
think
It was
Prisco
the
was
funniest
starting
thing
them too.
ever.
Everyone was coming together. It was really great.
It was.
atmosphere.
It was great to see all the fans there. Everyone skipping school.
I think 20 kids came up to me and were like, I have no voice after.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least. It was insane.
It was just an awesome season, culminated in one of the craziest sports games I've ever watched. At GL Sports Zone, the fan zone was just like I
Near
said,
Action, Near Nation, they were all coming together too. It was really. There's probably 200 plus kids there. I think.
100%.
Easily.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
A rowdy 200.
Yeah, there's like,
too.
how many seats are in a section?
Probably like 100.
We had two.
So we had like three
Pretty
sections
much
filled up.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was some great stuff, and I mean we're gonna get right into this. So we got a little interview going, a little open mic interview. We'll see how it goes. Chuck, like I like to say, you bet and lead off. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is for both of you, I guess.
Heavy
This is for both of you. I
heavy
guess.
hitter at leadoff.
Yeah.
No, I'm coming at the end.
The fourth spot.
I throw some uppercuts. You know?
Talk about pace.
What was it like to go back to back?
It was probably one of the greatest feelings I've ever had in my life. I mean, you guys said it before, the crowd was just electric, and honestly, it felt like the energy was just building every single overtime higher and higher, and to see everyone just like jumping up and down. One of the videos was posted, like that video. I mean, everyone was going nuts, so the atmosphere there was insane. So to be able to deliver it back to back was a great feeling.
Yeah, just like skating up the ice with the puck, like you knew you had you were skating up, like you knew you had a chance to score when you heard the crowd erupt. Like there was no better feeling, like especially towards the end, like 4 overtimes. I had no legs at the end, but like when I have the puck and I'm skating up the ice and I hear like everyone just screaming, I don't know, I gotta keep going.
So
I feel.
you were on the ice?
No, I wasn't on the ice, but just in the stands, like I was standing there just screaming, and I was like actually tired, just like standing there. So how tiring was it in like the fourth period when you guys I saw you guys sitting down
Seventh
like
period.
well the fourth overtime I should say seventh period. How tired actually were you guys?
Yeah, so it was ridiculous. It was probably one of the first times I've ever cramped during a hockey game. I usually never cramp playing hockey, and towards the end of I think it was the third, both my thighs just started cramping and my hamstrings, and I think with 45 seconds left in the third overtime, there was a point where I got the puck in our own zone, and I literally just sat behind the net with the puck for like 10 seconds, just regaining my breath and like trying to feel my legs because I literally couldn't feel anything. I was so tired.
Yeah, I was looking at the pictures like after the game. There was one of me just like I didn't even have two hands on my stick. I had one hand on the stick. I'm standing straight up with the puck, just like waiting behind the net. Oh my! It was tiring.
I don't know what overtime it was in, but I think you went in to score it, and like you just knocked over the goalie,
Oh, yeah.
and you were sitting in the net for like 10 seconds. I'm like, is this guy alive? Like,
Yeah.
someone go save him.
I thought they were gonna blow the whistle, but the ref was just like, "You gotta get up! You gotta get up!" I was like, "Oh my god!"
The refs were letting you guys play.
Yeah.
They
just wanted the game to end. They were over like they probably should have had like 10 minutes in between each period at the overtime, but they were just dry cutting the ice, trying to get the game to finish on.
some questionable tripping calls. Too.
It was.
I mean,
They wanted to get
for sure.
the game to go along because they had 3 games after us or 4 games after us, so we were already delaying the start times of the next games by like an hour at least. So they were trying to get it over with as quick as possible. But yeah, there was like I think the one penalty call against us in OT and one call all 4 OTs. So yeah, they were just letting us play. They were.
Yeah.
Certainly on the other team play.
Yeah.
They were dirty.
yeah. I mean, how do you guys feel like that? How were you guys able to like recoup when that Daltrey tripping call happened? You were running 3-on-4, no energy. What was that?
Well, you know, if they score, it's over. So it's just like I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Like we sent out me, Brian, and Brandon to start it. Like our 3 captains, 3 seniors. Like we're not gonna give up. We're gonna battle for that puck. We're gonna get it down to the other side.
Yeah, our focus was like not letting them set up right away and just starting the penalty kill by setting it down the ice and making them come back. And honestly, I thought like the first minute, I don't even think they got the puck set up in the zone, so it literally couldn't have gone any better. So it was really good.
Big stakes. As you two as captains, how do you prepare like a sophomore goalie like captain going into that game? What do you tell him?
Yeah, definitely. I thought he was a little nervous in the first period, but he definitely settled in, and by the overtimes he was locked in and playing like another regular hockey game. Thing that we do is just keep telling him on the whistles, like tell him that we're gonna need him after a bad goal. If he lets up one he wants back, say like, come on, like we're gonna need you the rest of the game. One goal is not gonna settle this whole game. Keep your head in it, and just give him confidence.
Yeah, I always try to tell the goalies like after a goal, like that one's on us. Like don't worry about that. We should have had him, even if it's like a shot from far away or one he should have had. Like we could have done something to prevent that. So
Kind of going into that, like state championship, there's a lot of nerves behind it. So how do you guys like calm yourself down, calm the team down? Some of the players that might have been new and like not really used to this, like what do you tell them, or how do you guys feeling before the game?
Yeah, before the game, honestly, everyone gets nerves and butterflies in like the locker room and the anticipation of going and playing at the Prue and stuff like that. But when you start warming up on the ice and you take your couple laps, you soak it in the first 2 minutes, but then you got to tell everyone, like, it's just another game. It's game time. And usually, for me at least, all the butterflies go away because your head's focused during the game, so you're not really thinking about that. But, yeah, just again, like, telling everyone, like, it's just another game. Like, go out and be yourself and play your best, and that's all you can give.
I'm sure it definitely helped that it was an early game other than like an 8 p.m. game where you guys got to sit all day and watch those games before you, so it's definitely good.
What did you guys eat before the game?
Yeah, I was about to say that's a big.
Of course, you guys are thinking about food over here.
What is it? What do you? Whoa!
Oh, that means
Two of you guys,
that all about?
Mr. Steak Monster and Chuck.
I think I just had like a bagel. Oh, we had team breakfast
Yeah,
in the
we did.
cafeteria.
any mayo?
no.
No, man.
Are you guys mayo guys though?
I'm a
I
big
do like
mayo
some
guy.
Big
mayo.
man, that explains a lot.
Best athletes in the school eat mayo.
the
It's
greatest,
given-
the
it's a
greatest
given fact.
GL sports
And the
athlete ever.
mediocre pitchers in the
It's a
school.
dry sandwich without mayo. You
Yes.
gotta
That was a low blow.
juice it up.
What did you say?
I heard it.
It was a low blow.
I saw. Well, when we were walking in, I saw you guys playing soccer before.
It's,
Yeah.
Was
all
it?
the NHL teams do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is that?
called
Sue.
Sue. You just like get in a circle and just get the legs going. You try to keep the ball up in the air as much as you can, and gets the hand-eye coordination going, gets the legs going, and just have a good time. It's while everyone's worrying about the game, it's a time to just like forget about everything, and just have a little bit of fun before the game and get loose.
You feel like
Little bit of competition too. Like we play like if you drop it or like you kick it away, you're out. So it's always fun to like try to get to the end and win.
You feel like team chemistry is one of your biggest strengths? Because what it looks like as a fan, it's kind of like everyone meshes, and I mean, you're. Oh, now. You got new prov guys, GL guys, a lot of different grades. I mean, how are you guys able to build team chemistry? And it's as it is very visible on the ice. What is that like?
Yeah, we have a lot of team events throughout the year. I mean, before the game, we had team dinner and stuff like that. So, having kids from 2 different schools, it's important to build that chemistry, because that's the kind of stuff that wins games. A lot of other teams doesn't have that, so it's important to have that.
We've been playing together for a while too. Like during high school freshman year, I think all of the seniors, or most of the seniors, I think four or five, we won. We all got gold letters, so we've been all together since freshman year on varsity. And we've been playing together like on the middle school team too, and like spring league and stuff, even if we're not on the same club team,
So talking about like team chemistry, so losing Brady like halfway through the season, one of like the main scorers, how did you guys kind of adapt to that and get like a new style of play?
Yeah, it's just next man up. I mean, someone's got to fill the role, and I think Jacob Wachtel came in first line and did more than an amazing job. I mean, obviously you're not going to fill completely the role of what Brady had. I mean, he scored, 18 goals in 4 or 5 games. I mean, kid was on a tear, but, that it wasn't going to be from just one guy taking a step. The whole team had to start, taking steps himself. Everyone had to, lock in, focus in, and do something that better than what they've done in the past couple of games and get the best out of everyone.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean.
So going into chemistry, obviously you guys won the state championship last year. How was it, like, the beginning of this season, like, throughout with a new coach?
It was kind of just like the same goal, but higher expectations, because last year we came into the season and we knew we could do something special. This year is the same thing. We knew we could do something special, but everyone else knew it too. Mm-hmm. So we just had a little bit more pressure, and we just had to feed off that and work hard and stick to our systems to win the game.
Yeah, this year we wanted all 3, the division, the county, and because we knew that we were the top dog coming into this year, and that if we played at our best, we could beat anyone. And before last year, we didn't have that confidence. We came from the Kelly division. We were like one of the, building teams, rising teams, but, you have Westfield, you have Summit, all of those programs that are always at the top each year. So we didn't really know how we were going to match up with them. But coming into this year, we knew that if we played our best, we can give them a game and take it from them. So losing the first 2, county and the division, just sparked us even more for the state championship run.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like you guys had like a target on your back all season. Teams gave you the best shot every time you played you, which is definitely a lot harder to win a championship the way that you guys did. But hats off to you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Going back to what you said before, Matt, I mean, both you guys, 2 gold letter guys, 4-year varsity guys. And both you guys, haven't missed a lot of time in both your GL hockey careers. I mean, what do you guys try to do? I mean, stalwarts in the lineup. What do you do to stay healthy throughout the season and, make sure you're always there for the team, always showing up?
Yeah, I mean, big credit to Todd. I mean, he's one of the best athletic, what do you call them? Trainers around. I mean, he takes care of all of us before games, recovery, stuff like that. And then just on our own, you gotta stretch.
Yeah. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah. Prepare just your bodies and recovery. It's important. It's all underlooked a lot in hockey, and can't be going into games not stretching and stuff like that, or else like you're not gonna stay in for the whole season. So we definitely take pride in that stuff.
One of the most important things I think is sleep. Sleep. Before games, I always try to get a good amount of sleep. Sometimes I've got practice and I've got schoolwork, and you can't really do much then. I get a nap in before the game, but I always try to go to bed at a reasonable time before a game.
Yeah, a lot of teams get the sick bug at least once or twice throughout the year, and that's killer. So because it spreads like wildfire. So to be able to minimize that, it's also key, like Matt said.
Stay hydrated.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
You want to shoot?
Shoot what?
A shot.
What do you got? We got some questions on there. Just freelance. Take
From the
whatever you
blue
see.
line. Slap shot.
Going into a game like Colonia, they have 2 kids at 99 points going into that. Obviously, they ended with 100 each. How do you prepare for that, especially Matt, you on defense?
Well, we knew they were good players. They're definitely good players. Like, I'm not going to take anything away from them, but they play in a worse division than us.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that they were definitely like great players, and we haven't seen something like that yet.
Yeah.
But we knew that some of those points came against 18-0 wins and stuff like that. So it wasn't too intimidating. It was just like another guy on the scout we have to watch. We have Rowan Brennan from VGR. He scored. He scored against us, I think, in one of the games. But he's it's just another one of those guys we've been prepared for him all year. Just gotta keep your head up on him.
Yeah, it's just one of those games where you can't lose focus in any point of the game, because if you do, they're going to strike quickly. So you got to keep your head straight and know your job every time you get on the ice. And I think we went over the scout a couple of times and just really banged into kids' heads you got to get back.
Yeah.
You can't lollygag back. You got to do everything you can to, and not just the defense. It starts in the forwards, starts in the neutral zone. You got to slow them down before they get to the defense, and I think we did a pretty good job of that. So
Yeah, it's definitely, at least from what I saw, it's definitely one of the big improvements you guys had throughout the game. That first goal they had, you guys brushed it off well and changed the game plan and actually started getting back on defense when you guys had silly turnovers. I think that was a big part of the game, at least from what I saw.
yeah, for sure.
How do you guys stay confident when stuff like that happens? Trying to just keep your head up no matter what. What do you guys?
Yeah, it's all about trust. Trav and Coach Jensen, they give a good game plan in the beginning of the game. So we know that if we follow that, we have a good chance to win. They're 2 great coaches, and they get us ready. And we know that if we follow the game plan, they're going to put us in a good position to win. So as long as we continue to play like they want us to, we'll have a good shot to win.
So you guys won 3 championships. 2 state, and then the one, Kelly Cup?
Yeah.
Out of those 3, what was your favorite one? For both of you, question.
Probably
this one.
Yeah, this one.
Terrible question.
How is that a terrible question?
Year state
They're
championship.
senior, one of the.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, I think the big deciding factor is
You guys
last year was awesome. It's first state championship ever in the program. Nobody thought we could do it and stuff like that. But the back-to-back to show wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
In that fashion of a game. 4 overtimes never happened before. 5-4 game, action packed throughout the whole game, and to be able to come on top on that is just, it's like a dream, a game you dream of. So definitely that.
Absolutely.
Kelly Cup, was that a double overtime?
It was.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But the thing was, there was no fans during that because
We
it
were
was
watching on the
COVID.
live stream at home.
Yeah, so it was still a sweet game, but the atmosphere was nowhere near compared to the state championships.
What's next for you guys in hockey? Club hockey, college hockey, you guys?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think both of us want to
Yeah.
try to play club at any college we go to. It's still really competitive there, and it'll be a good time.
So you guys are multi-sport athletes. What else you guys got left for high school?
Oh,
Lacrosse.
you're sitting next
Lacrosse
to a
captain?
lacrosse captain.
Yeah.
I'm picking up the clubs and going to shoot like Tiger out there on the green. So we'll see how that turns out.
If you're even half of the hockey player, you're always still pretty decent.
Yeah, I feel like people talk, a big combo I've had with people are baseball players or hockey players better at golf?
Definitely hockey.
Hockey.
Baseball players.
I played
base-
both, and I'm atrocious. So.
Baseball
'cause-
swings can mess up your golf swing so bad.
I guess we'll have to go out one day.
We
and,
will have to go out, but
give
that's
that
not
a
fair because
test.
you're a good baseball player as well. So
Yeah.
Johnny will
know
just be
about
your
that.
caddy. He doesn't swing anymore. He's a PO.
His elbow.
Yeah, his elbow. God forbid. Can't get hurt mid-season. No TJ.
With
Come on.
WD-40 in the joint, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Spring sports got to follow it up, keep it going, keep the
Yeah.
momentum going.
absolutely.
Big expectations.
Baseball. Baseball's where it's going to be. Hopefully Hopefully, we're interviewing you one time, John.
Yeah, I hope so. So let's go. How'd you guys celebrate? You know, family, friends. How did?
Yeah, so,
Pizza in the
Yeah,
locker
we
room.
had pizza.
locker room after.
Took a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
great
pictures, and then we celebrated for like an hour in the locker room, and then they're booting us out because they want to get the next teams in.
Yeah.
So we destroyed that locker room. I mean, water everywhere,
There
ice
was a
everywhere.
giant tub of ice, and I just took like this bucket and I was just throwing it in the air all
Yeah.
over the coaches.
And
When they walked
then,
in.
yeah, after that, we celebrated with family, and then we had a nice get-together with the team later on. And
Yeah,
What was the go-to meal after, other than the pizza? Like at night,
I had Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Big chipper guy.
I don't even remember what I ate. I think I just ate pizza.
You just
I think I just downed like 5 slices
Pizza?
of pizza, maybe some chicken fingers.
pizza.
It's a good meal. Everyone loves a nice tender. Here and
Chicken
there.
fingers. Yeah.
I had a
Can't go wrong.
basket of chicken tenders for breakfast that morning.
That's
Not
nice.
Basket.
a whole
Oh yeah,
basket
you
of
had like
chicken
4.
tenders.
You're trying to sell it.
$18,
I mean,
and I ate
He
two
was
of
like,
them.
One of the sickest
you wanna
things
buy half?
that will no one will ever realize unless you were there was getting out of the bus, and it's like 9 o'clock
Oh,
in the morning.
yeah.
We're getting out of the
Yeah.
bus, and all of a sudden we're looking up through the windows of the bus, and we see on top of the parking deck, I think there's like 50 kids up there. Red, white,
I would
and
say
blue.
more.
Lining the
Yeah,
roof.
just
No, for legal
just
reasons.
looking over,
50 kids.
just looking over the
45.
ledge and just absolutely screaming, chanting.
It's
And it's
actually
like
just John.
Yeah.
10
We-
o'clock
we
in the
were up
morning,
there.
and that was just
I'm walking
unreal.
out of the bus. I hear, "Let's go, chill." I'm like,
And almost, I feel like, I wouldn't really know because obviously I'm not the players, but I feel like we got in the other players' heads as well because the other team was like kind of like itching us on, like, let's go, like, what else you got? Like, flipping us
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was a good start to the day, honestly.
I was the last.
that
I
is.
was the last one in, and I was walking by them as they were getting their stuff and coming in, and they were like shocked because they'd never played in that type of environment. I
Yeah,
mean,
what did they have, like 50 kids?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
our
they had
crowd
nobody.
intimidated them as soon as they got out of the bus, so
Yeah.
that was good stuff.
This kind of brings into like not really a, I guess it's a hockey point, but you know, we're the sports zone leaders here, and the club's really grown a lot, and I would say a lot of that success came from the hockey team alone. Like, it's a lot easier to cheer on teams when they're winning, and hockey was one of the first teams to go out there when we made the club and win a championship and really bring like the whole team, the whole school together. So I would just thank you guys for all the help you've done for us. So
I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
no,
I
man.
mean, yeah.
You gotta
Thanks for
think,
bringing them
yeah,
there,
I mean, it's crazy that like senior year. I mean, you're going into baseball now, so that could have been what your last time really
yeah, it
in
could have been.
a big game.
It was pretty much our last
cheering
big
on.
event for Sports Zone. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe a couple basketball.
You got
5
the
people come to
baseball
lacrosse.
team, but when he's playing, I mean, after all he's done and gathered and built up the Sports Zone, I
Thank
mean,
you.
to
gonna
get
pass the torch,
that crowd, that rowdy at that game was just that was like, I mean, got to be sick to know what you did to all
Yeah.
the support.
Yeah, John's taking a 5th year to make sure sports.
Fifth year coming back, graduate student.
Make sure.
I also feel like last year them winning set up this year really well.
Yeah,
Because we
absolutely.
built it up a lot. And I mean, we were talking about this before on the way home from the game, that this was probably the most successful year GL Sports has had.
Absolutely.
Not only fan-wise, but volleyball, wrestling, swimming, hockey.
Yeah. At the
Even
winter.
football.
Fencing did pretty
Even
well.
football,
yeah,
too.
football, girls basketball.
one on FNL for the first time in what?
Yeah,
500
4 years, 5 years.
Girls basketball, we all predicted going below 500, and they were
Yeah.
what?
No, I think I had it like above 500.
I think that's just a lot of credit to Coach Clifton and all the coaches she's bringing in alone. And she's really changing the athletic
coach.
department.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's been an awesome year, and I mean, still more to come. Spring sports,
Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I want to ask a couple more questions. Just like, come on,
I'm starving here, dude.
we got time. What
I'm about
time
to
is
pass
it?
out, John.
It's one question.
Oh yeah,
What?
give it to him.
Oh, the
Let's see. I got to
dog.
pick out a good one
Get your
here.
best one.
Greatest memory of playing hockey from when,
This
like,
is good. This is
This
Oh,
this
man.
tall.
This is
I don't
the
care if
best
it's
one
high
you can come up
school,
with?
pond hockey, or whatever you guys got.
I got to go with the state championship again.
Yeah.
I mean, crowd, the atmosphere was just not matched. It was just, I mean, nothing like it. I mean, you play
Yeah.
club. I mean, I've had a couple insane club games and stuff like that, and a bunch of good hockey games in high school, but nothing compares to the state championship.
Fair.
If I were to not include the state championships, I would have to say like just playing pond hockey. That's got to be the most fun. Like,
I wish I knew how to skate, dude.
He wants.
Is it true J.J. Watt plays like pickup?
Yeah, he plays.
Yeah, I saw
Dude,
plays
that
beer
is
league.
scary. That is
Yeah.
He
scary.
plays beer league because he grew up in Wisconsin, so
He's definitely scary.
they all love their ponds out there. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he played like his younger ages. Like he played football and hockey, and then he had to drop hockey for his football career. But I'm
Probably
pretty sure he
good
played.
decision.
Pretty good decision, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's a beast.
Johnny, you're done.
That's all. I mean,
You're done. I mean, Chuck, you got anything else?
Congratulations.
I mean,
Congrats.
congratulations. It's been an awesome season. Thank you guys for coming on, and I think that's going to be all for today.
Stay
Appreciate you
hydrated.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
Of course, Governor Livingston, you are in the zone. Get out of the zone. Have a nice day.